Hello, this is Crazy Man 7777 here with the Black Prince for another World Tank strategy guide. This one is a little bit late for multiple reasons that I will tell you later in the video when it's important. But right now I will tell you the Black Prince has two major weaknesses, which is as normal the sides, like any other tank, and the box-shaped area in front, which is the weakness of most of the Churchill tanks. So basically this is just a larger, more heavily armored Churchill tank. Now the Black Prince does use the same strategy as other Churchill tanks, where basically what you do is that you angle your armor away from the enemy so that you are they are not able to shoot within that small box. Basically the goal is to keep their shots away from that box area. So you will see that the new graphics update, the exhausts and the little rope on the back of the Black Prince will move. So that is the graphics update I've been talking about, and as well as the antenna on top of the turret. Now the problem with the Black Prince is that basically, like any other Churchill tank, any tank above its own tier, which the Black Prince is tier 7, will be able to completely, basically destroy it from the front. So, basically what you need to do is that you need to angle your track side skirts, track covering side skirts towards the enemy in a way that you're making a diamond shape with your tank. The diamond-ish shape, and this will work most of the time. Now I do have the full package, which is the 17 PDR. 17 PDR is very accurate for a British tank, although British tanks, as you will see later in this video, do miss quite frequently. Anyway, also the 17 PDR uses, as it is a more tank destroyer-ish gun, it does do more damage than normal. It does about 100 to 200, depending on the enemy, and its range is pretty far. Now, the Black Prince does have an advantage when you initially get it, since it does immediately come with the fullest upgrade to both the armor and the turret. All you need to do is upgrade the gun. The gun upgrade, and the first upgrade or package on the Xbox 360 version does not even upgrade the gun, so only the last one does. So you don't have to worry about anything for a while. The first gun, though, does use what I call arc fire, which most British tanks use, where it acts more like artillery shot than a tank shot. And you will see here that I angled my armor away from the Tiger tank to deflect it, but I did not angle it away from those tank destroyers that you just saw there that somehow I missed. So I do angle it back once I am untracked. And you will see that even with my frontal lower glacis and that little box area exposed, I do not lose very much health, and I do deflect most of the enemy fire. As you can see, this Hellcat straight in front of me is having no luck penetrating me, but I am having no luck hitting him. Just an example of the inaccuracy of British guns. One thing you do want to watch out for is that tier 9 tanks will go after you as they see you as a threat. So, tier 8 and 9 tanks. So, you do need to do a turret swivel so that you deflect enemy fire, since your turret does not have that much more armor than most tier 7 and 8 tanks. So tier 9s and some tier 8s will be able to penetrate your initial turret very easily. You do not want this to happen, but I mostly suggest staying away from them and trying to engage them at far range if possible. But in a game like this one, where you are the top tier, I would suggest going straight into the battlefield, as of the Black Prince does not have very it is fast for a British tank, but it is not very fast compared to other tanks, so you will be left in the dust if you do not hurry forward into the middle of the battle, which is kind of the point of the British tanks. So you will see that the Panther does not have an easy time penetrating me, and he only is able from the front, but he continues to miss since he keeps moving for some odd reason. He thinks he's going to be able to flank me. Now, as you can see there, it is crucial when a tank is much faster than you to track them. So if you are ending up in battles where you're being flanked quite often, which it never happens to me, but if you are, then you should carry heat rounds, explosive rounds, so that you can track enemies a lot easier. This is a great strategy with British tanks. It allows you to flank larger enemy tanks without being harmed. So that was the World Tanks Xbox 360 strategy guide for the Black Prince. I was not able to upload this last week due to some kind of operator error or something like that. So I will see you guys on Saturday.